Hello guys, it's FX with Khalid today, and I'm going to be giving you a trade breakdown on the trades I took this week. So stick with me to the end. So this week I think I took around about 5 trades this week, and I ended up, or let's just say I ended up profitable because I can't really remember how many RR I did. So stick with me to the end. Now my first trade for the week was XAUUSD. I'll be bringing you, I'll be putting you on from my buyers to the entry. So on XAUUSD, we were approaching a daily order block for sales. Here was the break of structure, and here was the liquidity here. And this was the order block for sales. So it was on Monday, and we were currently approaching that level. We have not tapped it yet on Monday, so I was on the lower time frame looking for SBI pattern to take buys up to there. Do you understand? So I saw this sweep here. As you all know, I trade SBI, sweep, break, and inducement. So this was the break, and the first pullback here, the inducement, liquidity. And most of you all know that I don't normally take engineered liquidity. This trade is an engineered liquidity, so I did not take the trade this way. As you can see, this was the high, high, low, then this low got swept and broken. So this was the pullback here, engineered liquidity. It did not take out this high, you understand? So it's going to tap. So my ideal target for this trade is to take profit at this level, but because I did not normally, if I normally take type 3 liquidity setup, I would have taken this trade and take profits here, you understand? But because I don't take type 3 entry trades, so I was like, okay, I'm going to enter with confirmation. So I scaled down to the 5 minutes when market tapped that zone. And now when market tapped the zone, you confirm that this is the last break of structure to the downside, and this high means it needs to be taken out before I get confirmation that buyers are in the market. So no liquidity for it, and the other block got mitigated, so I missed this first push to the upside. So I kept looking for continuation pattern. Now after market mitigated this other block and bought, it took out this high. It took out this high as a break of structure, and also take out this high. So this is a double break of structure pattern with this pullback here as the inducement. Now where's the closest POI protecting it is this other block, and if you look at it, the other block has a sweep of liquidity here. So this gives me more confidence that okay, yeah, my entry should come from here. So now I took this entry here, and my stop loss was below that sweep there, and this is my TP1 here, and TP2 are the overall 15-minute structure target. But markets had other plans. It stopped and give small profits, about I think 4R, yeah, give about 4R, then reversed to tap this other block, I don't know why it came back to retest, but this is just a reminder that even your A+ setup can still fail, so you need to apply proper risk management. So after I took this loss on Monday, I stopped trading on Monday And my next trade was AUDNZD. Now on AUDNZD, I had this bias, this bullish bias here. I had this bullish bias that I sent it out to my Telegram channel, and I also posted it on X as well. If you are following me on X, you'll see the bias. I said market is going to turn bullish from here, and I'm going to head down to the lower time frame for confirmation. But my confirmation was here. When I saw this daily, I was waiting here as my MSS. Here's my MSS, here's my inducement, and I was waiting at the other block, but markets did not tap. Now as at last week Monday, we were still around here. We were somewhere here. In price. Market has not dumped like this on Monday, so this bias was still very much active, and this was my first TP. This would be my first TP, and my second TP was this monthly CRT. Yeah. So on the 4 hours, I said okay, I'll be bullish on AUDNZD. Once it taps like this, gives confirmation and buy till here, expect a retracement, then buy again. Do you understand? So I said okay, let me look for sales to this buy POI. Do you understand? So I saw market reacting from this open close here, this open close key level, so down to the entry time frame, either 15 minutes or 30 minutes. On the 30 minutes now, this was the MSS. After this MSS, it gave this first pullback as the inducement, and this trade here, this entry, as our sell entry here. But I did not take it. I did not take this first one. Do you understand? I did not take this. I waited for another confirmation. So when market stopped this POI now, this was the last break of structure to the downside. Also a sweep, because you already know that I always like looking at SBI. I only take SBI trades. So this was the sweep, the break, and the first pullback. Then my entry was from here. My entry was around 260. Yeah. I was using about 20 pips SL. My SL was about 20 pips, that's 280. Yeah, my SL was like this. And my take profit was at this H4 low. This low here on H4. You see it now. That's my take profit. That's what my take profit is at. So if you go back to the 30 minutes, this is where my take profit is at. So this is 20 RR trade, but unfortunately my broker did not tag me in this candle that was visible here. It was not visible on my broker. So there was no liquidity providing that candle, like this buy, there was no liquidity that provided it, so I did not go through them. So this was my second trade for the week, AUDNZD. And my third trade was on silver. I saw the trade on around Wednesday afternoon, then it triggered in the evening, so I held it from evening till Thursday morning, I think. So from the buyers, gold and silver, they are strongly correlated. So I said, okay, we are still bullish till somewhere around here. You get, we're still bullish till somewhere there, because this was my inducement. This is what I'm looking at as my inducement. So scaled down to 4 hour, and I saw the market is reacting from this resistance turns to support, and also an FVGA. There's an FVGA. So I said, okay, let me scale lower to 15 minutes and said, where is that FVG? Where is it reacting from? Where is it in line with? So I saw that is a breaker block here that it is reacting from. I said, okay, now I'm going to look for trades to take out this high here. I'll keep looking for entries to take out this high. So my first entry, when market tap this POI, this breaker block, SBI already, that's the first thing that comes to my mind. So I said, where's my sweep? And I saw my sweep here. Then my break of structure. And this is a type 1 liquidity. Type 1 liquidity, and my entry was here 64,364. 64. Yeah, 364 there. So that was where my entry was, and my stop loss was below this week, 126 pips. TP at this high. TP there. So this trade triggered on Wednesday evening, then held it till like Thursday in the morning. So that's the first trade on XAG, which was the third trade for the week. Now there was this re-entry that I missed. When market tapped this POI, this confirmed that this was the last break of structure to the downside. Then my MSS is supposed to come from here, this candle. If this candle gets taken out, concerns my MSS. But when this candle swept it did not take it out. Now the next candle took out this high, 1, and this one 2. So this is like a double break of structure pattern. And when trading break of structures, market tends to respect the structure that break, like the highest structure. This one broke 2, while this one just broke only 1. So market is going to respect the one that broke 2 than this one that broke just 1 structure. So this was the engineered liquidity here. As you know, I don't take the engineered liquidity, so I did not take this trade. Market reacted from the other block here. And TP here. So this was the second trade on XAG that I saw it play out. This trade, I sent it out to my Telegram, but I did not give them the exact setup. I only gave them the hint. I told them I'm buying XAGUSD before it stopped. I think market was around here, this candle. So I told them I'm on silver now, 15 minutes time frame, and I want to buy till somewhere around 67 points, or I think 68. But I give them the signal. I sent it out. Just give them the hint that I'm buying silver on 15 minutes time frame. So this was the second and the third. So the fourth trade was after this. It was probably after SBI. Everything had cooled. So on 30 minutes now, I saw this break of structure here. Sorry, this is a break of structure and another break of structure. And this is a single candle liquidity here. Now that single candle liquidity, there is a sweep for the structure, and my entry was from this QM entry here, stops slightly below the weekly, and I was targeting this, but this trade probably it sell around the Asian session, Asian session, because I was asleep. Had it been I was awake, immediately I saw this sweep. Yeah, I'm going to close immediately, instantly. I'm going to close it, and this trade gave me about 5.5 hour before reversing. Give about 5 hour before reversing. So this was my fourth trade for the week. I did not take this one, so let's delete that. Then the last trade, which was trade number 5, was an AUD. Now when AUD had tapped, I saw that AUD missed this my 4-hour POI, and I was like, okay, where's the market reacting from? So let me delete all of this. So I said, where's the market reacting from? And I saw that, okay, the market tapped the POI now. This was a low, a high, a lower low that got swept. This is a single candle in liquidity on the daily. Now this single candle liquidity on the daily is a normal pullback on another time frame. If you go to 1 hour, you're going to see it as a pullback. You see what I'm saying now? It's a pullback on the higher time frame. This was the market came to trigger the entry, but I'm going to show you the entry now. So let's go back to the daily. Now on this daily, this was the level, this QMR entry. This was where market tapped before buying. That was where market tapped before buying. This QMR entry. So I'm bullish till here. Now when market tapped it, you go down to the entry time frame, 15 minutes, 30-minute time frame, anything of your choice. So this was the last break of structure to the downside. Then this confirms that market needs to take out this high before I can say I'm bullish on the UDNZD. But I stopped that QMR, do you understand? So after market took out that high and I confirmed my MSS, this was the first pullback to the downside as my inducement, and my POI was the daily I said daily M30 breaker. M30 breaker block here, entry here, stop loss slightly below. I missed this entry. I was not active, like I hadn't realized that market has missed that H4 entry POI. I just came to check it at night and I saw that wow, market has used the daily QMR. So, and when I realized that market was just around here, I think this candle, around this candle sharp, that was the market was at. So I was expecting to see a confirmation, a re-entry before we take out this high, and look at market has been respecting it. Now my confirmation entry, this was how I took it. I came here and I saw these break of structures. This is the first break of structure and another break of structure here. Another break of structure. So there's like 3 breaks of structures. 3 break of structures now. So this was the pullback, my first pullback as the inducement, and I was taking my trade from this breaker. I was taking my trade from this breaker here. So my entry was around here. SL and take profits here. and somehow this trade hit sell. Now we have not flipped bearish, we are still very much bullish, but this might just be a retracement to somewhere here, because this is a sweep. Sorry, SBI sweep and break. Now I'm anticipating an inducement, either type 1, type 2 or type 3, and if it's eventually type 3, engineer liquidity, tap on a POI, get your confirmation, then we start buying again till we take out that high. Now once we take out this high, we expect another retracement again, retracement even maybe probably lower than here, to get another bias before we now start taking out this one. You understand? So these are the trades I took this week, and I hope to see you in the next week. Now before we go, I want to announce something. Now from next month, I'll be opening a VIP signal channel on Telegram, where I'll be posting my setups, my private setups. Now normally I don't share my setups to my Telegram channel, the free Telegram channel, but in this VIP I'm going to be sharing my setups, my buyers, entry, where I'm placing my SL, where I'm placing my take profits, my trading rules, and as well, I post breakdowns a lot. So I'm going to be taking maximum of 2 A+ setups per day and maximum of 5 A+ setups per day. That's if the market presents up to that amount. We may not even do up to that amount in a week or in a day. We may not take up to 2 trades in a day. So I'm just telling you this just to define your risk management. Know what you are willing to risk in your trade if you want to join. You understand? So it's just $30 per month. And you can text me on WhatsApp, TikTok, Telegram, Twitter. I'm active everywhere. The link will be in the description below. So just text me if you are ready to join. Maximum of 2 A+ setups per day and 5 A+ setups per week. So do your risk management properly. Don't come to me for your risk management. I already have my trading plan. As you can see, I have my trading plan right here. I plan myself how I want to trade. I want to trade with you guys. So my entry will be posted, SLTP posted, everything will be documented into that VIP group. So see you in the next video, and I wish you a profitable week ahead.